Hi, I am Allie Camilletti, and you are listening to Snack Leadership. I will be talking about everything leadership, broken down into bite-sized pieces. You will hear what different leadership skills look like in organizations and how they can rise teams up or take them down. I help leaders build resilience and improve performance by bringing awareness to opportunity behaviors in my business. Spark your mindset. I provide leadership and sales coaching, as well as team building and guest speaking. My hope is for you to feel inspiration and to create a spark in your mindset. Hi everyone. Today we are talking about kindness. Kindness is the quality of being friendly, generous, considerate, and helpful. It is not for the benefit of self. It is altruistic. Kindness is something that is very important to me. It is something that I personally strive for daily, and I use it as a way to kind of keep me in check of how I put myself out there. Now, I have bad days, just like everybody else has bad days. But ultimately, I'm still striving for kindness with everything I do. What this looks like to me is simply saying good morning to people when I pass them by on my morning jogs. Eye contact, a smile, engagement. Stopping to allow drivers to come into traffic. Now, needless to say, I'm not sitting there all day, but yeah, I'm going to be gracious with that and kind. Commenting on social media posts that are warm to my heart, as well as giving to support to others that are suffering. As I said, I am not always 100% on with my kindness. There are days I'm struggling and simply functioning is all I have in me. Yet constantly my goal is always to lead with love and kindness in all actions. Today I'm going to share with you an article from Emergenetics International. It's this website that I found, and they are sharing about kindness. So they say, some believe that being kind these days may feel like you're exposing yourself to vulnerability. And the models of leadership that we see every day on news sites and television are rarely beacons of kindness. I'm sure we can all relate to this. However, kindness could be the key to rising to the next level of leadership, and it can help you improve engagement within your organization. It can enhance the relationships your people have with each other and the role that they play with your customers. And kindness doesn't mean just doing the right thing. It is probably the most powerful way to influence the culture and overall engagement levels of your entire organization. It actually produces scientifically measurable outcomes and impacts the following. They say kindness produces oxytocin, which is sometimes referred to as the love hormone in the human body. This compound helps to lower blood pressure and enhance heart health. It also contributes to increase in self-esteem and optimism. The cool part, all it takes is witnessing kindness and action for these effects to really take place. Just imagine the impact it has when you are directly involved in an act of kindness. I think of yesterday as I was picking up my daughter from daycare, and I was standing next to a friend, and we watched her daughter turn around and go back inside and give this girl a hug. And both of us just sat there and wallowed in the kindness, because we're not always living in a kind world, and it's simple acts like that that just makes your heart happy. Kindness gives people an energy boost. In a study conducted at UC Berkeley's Greater Good Science Center, about half of participants reported feeling increase in energy and strength after helping others. A significant number of subjects also reported feeling less depressed and more calm with enhanced feelings of self-worth. Harvard Business School performed a survey in 2010 that measured happiness in 136 countries around the world. It found that the most generous people were also the happiest. Helping others is great for physical health. People who volunteer their time and energy for good causes experience fewer aches and pains than others. In fact, practicing kindness has a positive effect on health that's equal or even greater than that of regular exercise. Participating in acts of kindness triggers the production of endorphins, which reduces pain and discomfort. Individuals who practice kindness regularly have measurably lower levels of cortisol, a hormone associated with stress, than the average members of the population. And they say kindness is also highly contagious. As a leader, this is crucial to understand, since the manner in which you operate and treat others has such a great influence on the way your people behave. If others observe or are recipients of your kindness on a regular basis, they will experience the benefits of what we just talked about. And they are more likely to pass kindness on to others, both inside and outside of your organization. Kindness catches on like wildfire and can transform the culture of your organization quickly and quite remarkably. Kindness will not undermine your authority. You can be thoughtful and compassionate and still make difficult or even unpopular decisions. And if you think about it, being kind is often more difficult and challenging than being unkind. Because you really have to think about how you're acting. And that's difficult. It's easy to grow frustrated when someone fails to meet expectations or a situation grows intense. Some leaders fall into the trap of using a short temper to ensure compliance, and it almost always backfires, leading to sharp declines in engagement. Being kind takes self-awareness, personal confidence, and a mindset that ensures you can see goodness in others and positivity in challenging situations. It requires leaders to be mindful of their initial instincts and impulses so they can make the kinder choices in all their interactions. A strong leader sees the big picture and recognizes that being kind fosters confidence and growth in others. It takes guts to be compassionate, and the rewards are incredible for leaders and their organizations. So being genuinely kind is not as simple as flipping a mental switch. That's why kindness is frequently described as a practice. You will make mistakes, and sometimes you will revert to old ways of reacting and treating others, especially when you're under stress, as we know. The important thing is that you keep trying to be compassionate. The effort counts, and the more you practice, the easier it becomes. So here are a few ways in which leaders can build their kindness muscles. First, show appreciation. Start here. When an individual or group accomplishes a goal, tell them how much you appreciate their effort, being specific with your praise. A few kind words from you can keep the fire of productivity burning strong among teams. Getting to know your people and what truly matters to them is the key to practicing meaningful kindness. The more you can relate to your people as human beings, the more you'll be able to empathize with them, which is one of the cornerstones of kindness. Take the time to understand your people, their preferences for different ways of thinking and behaving. You can begin to communicate and work with them in a way that honors who they are as individuals. Show that you're genuinely interested in them, and they will reflect the same interest and appreciation back to you. Practice forgiveness. Holding grudges only alienates people and drives down engagement. Giving someone a second chance is a great way to show kindness and give them the confidence required to put forth their best effort. Recognize the struggle. When you notice that a particular employee may be having difficulty solving a problem, don't just offer to provide solutions. Instead, let them know that you recognize the challenge they're facing. Relate to them by sharing something you have struggled with. Don't outdo them, but relate to them. It has a tremendous impact on morale. Showing this type of kindness also helps employees understand that you are an ally, that you are paying attention to their needs, and that you have their best interest at heart. And lastly, remember social niceties. It is really not that hard to smile. Say, "Good morning." Ask a team member about their weekend or engage in other basic human niceties. However, in the demanding world of business, sometimes these social graces seem outdated or are forgotten in the pace of work. Don't believe that you have to skip being nice for the sake of business. Being polite, regardless of the realities of your business, is one of the best ways to ensure that you maintain a culture of kindness within your organization. Organizations that feature a culture of kindness have more productivity and engaged employees than others. It all starts with leadership, all from the top. I will leave you with this quote: "Kindness begins with understanding we all struggle," by Charles Glassman. Thank you for tuning in to Snack Leadership. I hope you felt inspiration, motivation, and felt your mindset spark. Snack Leadership is recorded and produced by myself, Ali Camilletti, and music by Shireen Amini.